60 years ago today, Washtucna, Washington was shaken when their beloved town marshal, Walter Little, was shot while grocery shopping. While the town's football stadium has been named after Marshal Little and he has a memorial placard in D.C., the Pasco Police Department here wanted to do something more. Take a look.
Some will call it sacrifice, but service is its name. At times, these things are different, but for Walt, they are the same.
He was just a good guy.
Walter Little from Washtucna, Washington was many things.
Very loyal man, I'll put it that way. A good worker. He always did good things for everybody. I was a tough old bird, too. Just like my dad, I think, went down in the genes.
Little had 13 titles, including town marshal, police chief, parks director, and cemetery caretaker.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week on duty.
Protect and serve with honor, there is no greater call. For family and friends, Walt would gladly give it all.
Nancy Micey, Little's daughter, remembers the day her father was killed. Marshal Little was inside of a local store when someone shot him and drove off. She was 7 months pregnant, living in Hooper, Washington.
Somebody came from Washtucna and says, "Your dad's been shot," so they picked me up and loaded me into the car and took me back to Washtucna to be with my mom.
It's not about glory, it's a calling that we all know, silent pride of service that few ever have courage to show.
Little's killer was eventually caught and went to prison. 60 years after his death, Pasco police wanted to honor Little's service with a flag presentation to his family and an etching of the memorial in Washington, D.C.
Those that wear this uniform and represent law enforcement can have it all taken from us and from a community within moments and seconds.
I will be remembering this for a long time, I'll tell you, this celebration.
Remember Walt with honor, let alone take the lead, and all of us answer the siren with purpose, pride, and speed.
Now, that magazine that you saw Nancy holding is a 1960s copy of original detective stories. She found it while traveling across the country, bought 6 copies, and has held on to them ever since to pass on her father's story.